right, what's going on? Some more crash. I don't think I'm there today, so I don't know if you had a discussion about what happened the day before. Just really quickly, remember, if you didn't, she went to the DeMarco's. Oh no, sorry, the Ignati's. She's DeMarco. She goes to the Ignati's restaurant. She's creeping around, hiding in like behind some trash cans or whatever, and the mom catches her. And the last thing we read was that Sawyer called, like, hey, my mom just saw you at our restaurant. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I've been sick here for the last couple of days. All right. So we're going to pick right up during that phone conversation, right with the highlighted part. How about that? But I'm determined not to let him die without me making a complete fool of myself in an effort to stop it. I close my, and I got to be careful because there's some bad swearing in here, so I need to make sure I don't say it out loud. Well, I say again, my voice quavering. I just want you to know that whether you help me or not, that's okay. I understand. And I'm still gonna, my voice turns to gravel, top of the next column. Do whatever I can do. I can't say it. He's silent. I wonder if he hung up. I take a breath. You still there? I ask. Yeah, he says. Oh. There's a pause. Whatever you can to what? He says. I close my eyes. I figure he's going to die, so why not? Save you. Yeah. Jules. He says again. You're nuts. Sawyer. I reply. And now I'm pissed because he actually said it to my face or to my ear or whatever. I'm not nuts. I don't know what I am, but I'm not nuts. I'm not normally weird, even though this particular episode in our lifelong soap opera seems that way. But I do care about you, and I'm going to save your life, and you probably won't even know it or believe me afterward either. I take a breath, but I can't not do it. So I don't care if your father puts out a restraining order on me or your grandfather breaks my father's heart after he already did my grandfather in or whatever. You just do whatever you Ignatis have to do to feel superior to the DeMarcos until the end of time. That's just, fine with me. And that's like capitalism and crap. But God, gosh, whatever that is. Sawyer, despite all that, I am going to save your freaking life anyway because I love you. And one day you better blanking appreciate it. I wait, shocked at myself. After a long pause, he says, wow. Yeah. So, top of the next column. So basically what you're saying is my mother actually did see you in the parking lot tonight. My eyes spring open. And before I can think, I yell, oh my God, you're such a jerk. Excuse me, as I sneeze. Like I said in another video, I think I'm getting a bit of a cold, which is great. And I slam down the phone in disgust. And then I realized that slamming it didn't actually hang it up. So I pick it up again and jab the off button really, really stinking hard and bang the phone down into its cradle again. I stare at the desk and all I can do is shake my head at myself. You are blanking nuts, DeMarco. 5 reasons why I, Jules DeMarco, am nuts. 1, I screamed at the boy I love. 2, I just told the boy I love that I love him. 3, I pretty much admitted that I was lurking in his parking lot. 4, tried to make his mother look paranoid. 5, then there's the vision thing. Though, there's something really energizing. Or no, that's not even the right word. Empowering. I suppose one of those Dr. Phil speaker types would say, about screaming at someone and almost not caring what they think anymore. Because what's happening here is so much bigger than all that. After 9 years of loving Sawyer Ignati and worrying about everything I say or do or near his presence or in the presence of anyone who knows him, top of the next column, and being mad and embarrassed at myself repeatedly for laughing too loud or saying something that wasn't good enough for his ears to hear, I feel pretty freaking awesome. Awesome enough to think about putting a big sign on my head that says, yeah, I love you. So the hell what? Before I head to bed, I go back to the phone and grab Sawyer's cell number from the caller ID, enter it into my cell phone contacts, and erase the number from the caller ID memory because I just might need it one day. 25. I catch the scenes on TV while I'm waiting for Rowan to finish up in the bathroom, and they're everywhere I go. I have to be careful driving now. All the road signs are still of the explosion or of Sawyer's face, so I either have to recognize the sign by shape or go by memory of where stop signs are, and remember what the speed limit is through residential areas. The trip from home to school is an easy one, but this could be a problem the next time I do deliveries. Top of the next column. However, I don't spend a lot of time thinking about road signs. I don't even bother to look at Sawyer once I get to school, as much as it pains me. I don't think about that much. I don't think all that much about what people might be saying behind my back. And to my own amazement, I care even less. All day at school, my mind is occupied with details. What am I missing? How can I figure it out? Even brief thoughts of Rowan vid-chatting with her boyfriend during second. There we go. Another interruption.
Please excuse the interruption. We need the following students to enter the cafeteria.
All right.
Lillian
Why not?
Brown, Ariana Batchelder,
Hey,
Bonin,
I know those
Ava
people.
Bowie, Benjamin Carr,
Hey,
Chance Childs, Aiden Demers, Charlie Dresner, Addison Drown, Sophia Eberard, Madeline Hawley, Josh Hill, Carter Hill, Doris Huggins, Mallory Johnson, Mackenzie Joler, Kylie LeBrun, Landon Lapierre, Lillian Barrett, Luciana
she has to go there
Pico,
twice.
Adam Van Tassel, and Sean Wilson.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Can we get back to this? Can we get back to this? Oh my goodness. I get it. I don't know what that's about. Okay. I mean, I kind of know what it's about, but all right, let's move on. Where were we? I've forgotten. We're somewhere down here, aren't we? Even brief thoughts of Rowan vid-chatting with her boyfriend during second hour doesn't sway my focus. And then, why did I do that? And then in the middle of fifth period, when I'm going over the details of last night's visit to the parking lot, what I need to do hits me like a freight train. Between classes, I text. Between classes, I text to Trey and Rowan. Rowan, go home with Trey. Have to stop at the library for a stupid research paper. I almost run over my former friend Roxy and her BFF Sarah, who are standing in the middle of the hallway as I type. My shoulder brushes Roxy's armload of pink and red construction paper, sends it sliding across the floor in all directions. Ooh, what do you think that is? Pink and red? We just had the Super Bowl not long ago. Probably Valentine's Day, right? Hey, watch it, freak, she says. I almost apologize. I almost help her pick it all up and let her call me a freak and just take it. That's the DeMarco way. But instead, I look at her and at Sarah and back at Roxy again. That's insane, freak. I say, get it right. I keep walking. After school, I high-five Trey and head out to the door. Top of the next column. Right past Sawyer and his group of friends, including Roxy. He raises an eyebrow at me, and I shrug. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, I was in your stupid parking lot. So the hell what? That stomach flip is still there, big time. But the sudden decision to be the insane freak at school makes me feel like a totally different person. Like nobody can touch me because I'm on my own. Oh yeah, baby. I'm on my own. At the library, I make a little wish as I head to the computers. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try. I find a vacant station in the corner, away from others, and sit down. I pull up an entertainment website, click on the first TV video I see, some reality show called Skinny Wallets, Fat Love. Doesn't matter what it is. The video loads 100 times faster than it would at home, and I push play. Nice. I mutter as the all too familiar scenes play out. I maximize it and expertly hit pause at just the right place. The frame where we're looking into Ignati's dining room. I squint, trying to see past the snowflakes, past the people in the window, to the interior wall where the giant antique clock hangs. I take a screenshot and zoom in, hoping I can still make out the whole pixelated mess. And there it is, the clue I've been searching for. It's the giant clock on the wall, and its hands rest on 4 minutes past 7. And since Ignati's isn't open for breakfast, it's definitely got to be in the evening. 7:04 p.m. I whisper, top of the next column. I stare harder, trying to make out the second hand, but it's no use. The exact second won't be known, but getting it down to the minute is pretty awesome. Jules, you're a genius, I whisper. Now you just need to synchronize. A voice startles me, back to the present. Yo, sane freak. Talking to yourself? It's BFF Sarah, trying to sound tough, sitting down at the computer 2 seats away. She takes out a notebook. I frown. What do you want? You messed up our V-Day dance decorations. Maybe you shouldn't be standing in the middle of a crowded hallway with them. Where I'd normally be scared, I'm now bold. I look at her and wait for her response. She wavers just slightly. You're pissed because nobody ever invites you. That's why you did it. I glance back at my screen and minimize it, then look back at her. Back to her. Invites me to what? Anything. Homecoming, winter ball, Valentine's dance. I sigh and wonder if she's feeling really empowered today, too. If she is, it's not working. I lean towards her. Did you come here to harass me? She doesn't respond, probably because she's so dumb she doesn't have an answer. She pulls out some papers and ignores me. I go back to studying my screenshot, but she's not done. A minute later, she says, is that what made you insane, freak? Top of the next column. Ooh, she's good, huh? That's I don't know. I don't know what that is. You insane freak. Okay. You're in love with Sawyer Ignati, but he never asked you to anything. And now you've lost your marbles. It is, isn't it? It's not a question. My neck grows warm. There's only one way she could have found out I told Sawyer I love him. Unless she's just digging at me. It's probably more likely. I stare at my computer screen and say nothing. Heeding the inner instinct to brace myself for more. But you can't help being insane, can you? Sarah says in a pitying voice. Your family and all. I close my eyes and grip my chair arms. In my mind, I decimate her. Like make her feel small, like just destroy her. I decimate her. I scream like a bomb might decimate a town, something like that. I scream. I kick. I hurt her on the outside for what she just did to my insides. I take a measured breath, and then I open my eyes and turn slowly towards her, covering my teeth with my lips and imitating that scary gummy man from the hospital when Dad was there. In a harsh voice, I whisper, do you want to find out how crazy I really am? All right, Jules, I don't know if you're really helping your case here. I mean, she might literally, it does seem like what she can see on the screen is what we hear. But remember, it's just like some Fat Love, Wallet, whatever reality show. So it does seem like she's losing her mind. And then she's talking with her mouth all like, Jules, come on. Jules, you're better than that, right? I'm sure Sarah definitely thinks that she is lost her marbles, I think she said. Lost her marbles. All right. Let's move on here a little bit, just a little bit here. And then maybe we'll stop over here, something like that, okay? Because I do want to give you plenty of time to work on your conclusion to your essay. Excuse me. It was pretty awesome seeing Sarah react to that, I have to admit. She pushed her chair back with a loud scrape and her eyes went wide, her mouth open, a wad of gum just sitting there, tempted to roll out. And then she pulled her stuff together, called me a lunatic, and took off. I wonder if she got her assignment done. Tisk. I spent an hour studying close-ups of each scene, landing again on the one quick shot of the dining room window, top of the next column. There's still something odd, but I can't figure it out. Spend a couple bucks to print out all the screenshots, but when I go to pick them up off the printer, they're not there. They're just a stack of color shots of Skinny Wallet's Fat Love. No, I really do look insane. Big sigh to Marco. I mutter under my breath. Maybe next time just print one and check. Check it, eh? I get home. Wait, Halloween costumes. What? Just looking down here. All right. So why don't we, what's going on here? Why don't we highlight that so remember where we were. And then we'll just call it a day there. And hopefully you have plenty of time to work on that essay that is due at the end of the week. All right.